Hi everyone, Cendril here, wishing you a very happy new year as we ring in 2016. I thought I'd make a short video taking a look back and a look forward. And I've just figured, well, this would be the best time to do it. And also a few things I have planned for the new year. One thing that I want to talk about looking back, and it's something that keeps getting brought up by a few of you, and I don't blame you, is Final Fantasy VII. One of the things I learned is that if I'm going to co-op something with one of my friends, anything can happen. Like, for example, V's laptop can break, and then we don't have a way to record any episodes, which we're still working through, and hopefully we will have a solution really soon. In fact, I think we have one, but it could still be a while before we record. So one thing that I've learned, and to make this better for all of you, the viewers, I'm always looking for a way to make this better for all of you. That's my job as the Let's Player, is I need to record co-op LPs in bulk, and also maybe have the entire thing recorded before I put it out to all of you. That way there is no huge gap in videos like there is now. And that's something that's that I have learned from this past year. And definitely a lesson I will take to heart. I've tried actually recording some more with a couple of my other friends, but it hasn't worked out very well. At least not for the channel. So I'll keep trying, because I think co-op LPs are really fun. You get to see not only hear somebody else's voice along with my commentary, my friends, but you also kind of get to see a different side of me, because I'm different with my friends. I can tell more jokes, I can, have mainly the jokes, and I have somebody to bounce things off of, which makes a different flavor of commentary. I'm not going to say it's better, because it's not always better. Sometimes I have to talk even more to try to coax some things out of my friends, because they're not used to doing this like I am. They're not Let's Players. They're not used to trying to talk a lot. But it just adds a different flavor, and it's something that I really just enjoy doing. It's been a lot of fun recording Final Fantasy VII with V. And when I did the co-op LP with Doc for Resident Evil 6, that was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed doing that, and I'd like to do more, and it's something that I'll continuously work on. But Final Fantasy VII is not dead. It's coming back. Whether I have to end up turning it into a solo LP, which is what I don't want to do, however long it takes, it will be done. It's just, again, V's laptop broke, and that really threw a huge wrench in all of the plans. But know that we're still working on it, and it's something that I won't abandon. But that's something I've learned. I've learned to record co-op LPs a lot, maybe even do the entire series before I put it out to all of you. That way there's no delays. And again, that's something that I've learned. That was the biggest thing I wanted to talk about in the past. It's been a great year for the channel. The channel has grown a lot. I have a lot of new active subscribers, which is great. As always, thank you all for commenting and subscribing and being active with the channel. It's been, especially, I would say, the past month with Fire Emblem, it's been great to see those of you commenting on that have different opinions, but you don't argue. You just say, hey, I like to do this. Oh, that's really cool. I like to do this instead. Oh, that's neat. That's what I want. We can have intelligent conversation without arguing and yelling at each other, which is what you see a lot these days. And it's great that you all make this channel different. And I know a few of you would say it's a reflection of me. A few of you have said that. And that's very humbling and thank you very much, because that is what I'm going for with the channel, that we laugh, we have fun, and yeah, sometimes I I get a little angry at the game I'm playing, but if it's entertaining for all of you, you know I bounce back pretty fast, and then we laugh it off and we have a lot of fun afterwards. That's what matters, and you all make this channel very special. It's special to me in so many ways, but you all make it special. So thank you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and being a part of it. Looking forward, speaking of all of you, is some things and projects that I would like to do in the future. And we'll see how it goes. Mainly, money is an issue, and we'll get to that later. But some projects I would like to do for this new year, one of them, and I've been asked a few times already by all of you, comes out, I believe it's next month or the month after, I have to see, it's a little ways down the road, is XCOM 2. Some of you that have seen XCOM loved it, and especially those of you that participated. The channel was quite a bit smaller back then. And XCOM was a project to get all of you involved. And those of you that did get involved, it was spectacular. If I can end up getting XCOM 2, I will definitely Let's Play it. For sure. And do the whole soldier recruitment thing. There'll be a separate video for that when I can even figure out if I'll be able to get the game and Let's Play it. That's something I would like to do, because I think all of you would really like that. Well, not all of you. I know some of you maybe don't like strategy games, you're here for the RPGs, but I know there's quite a few of you out there that really want to see XCOM 2, and it is something I would like to try to do. And more details on that when that comes down. These will just be really quick looks at things that I want to do. Of course, I've had some people ask about Breath of Fire 3. They're new to the channel and are wondering if I'm going to play Breath of Fire 4. And while I've answered in the comments, I figured I'd just go ahead and answer this now. Of course I'm going to play Breath of Fire 4. For those of you that don't know, Breath of Fire has become an annual thing for the channel. It's become a tradition on the anniversary of the channel. My first video, which was the original Breath of Fire, was my first Let's Play. On the anniversary of my first video as a Let's Player, I play a Breath of Fire game. And so when that rolls around this year, I'll be playing Breath of Fire 4. Something else, and this is one of the really big projects. I have a lot of things in mind for this year. A lot of games I would love to get to. I'd like to get to Dead Space and BioShock 2 and the viewer's choice. And let me talk about that right now. Something that I learned with the viewer's choice is that I need to put those videos out every day. And while that may be more work for me, I would like to do that because that would give all of you more viewers' choices, because the game would be done sooner, and then we could get to another vote. That way you'll have another thing to do. This really dawned on me with Lunar as it's still going on, and we have quite a bit of the game still to go. And so it's going to be a while before there's another viewer's choice. And that's not the point. The point is to have all of you involved with the channel and doing stuff. That's what I want. I want all of you to feel like you're a part of this. That's important to me. That you have a voice in the channel somewhere, because again, that's important to me. So to try to get through the viewers' choices faster, and that's something else that I learned. There's one really big project that I want to announce now because I've already set my sights on it, and it's something I want to do. I don't think this will be very popular. The game is, I guess, it's an old game, but it just came out on Steam last year. So, and I've had it for a while, and I've thought about doing it. I just know it will be a monumental undertaking. So I hope all of you will support it and join me for what I think will just be a really crazy ride. If you have not heard of the Millennium series, it is a indie, is made by Aldere. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. That wouldn't shock me in the slightest. But they make a lot of indie RPGs, and they definitely have that RPG Maker type feel to it. But I know they've won a few awards, and this is their really big series, is Millennium. I plan on doing the entire Millennium series of games. I don't even know if I could get that done in a year, but I don't know how long the games are, because I think each one is a full-fledged, like, indie RPG, so they could be pretty lengthy. The series is 5 games long, and I want to do the entire series, just because I think it would be something really cool for the channel and for me to do, to just go through this series of games. And yes, the game does follow a story throughout the games. It's a series, not like Final Fantasy where each game is its own thing. It's like an actual series, like Mass Effect, where the games play off of each other. So it's one big story, just that came out with one game at a time. I want to do the entire series, which is 5 games long, and I want to do them back to back. That way we just have this big story going on throughout the channel, which we already do have a big story going on throughout the channel, if you really haven't noticed it, with our baby dragon Starlight, who has his own story going on, and yours truly as well, with some of the things that I've done in the games. I say, you know, I've done this, I've been a tactician, I've been a white mage, just an overarching thing going on with the channel, and you might want to take a look at that. So, anyway, when it comes to Millennium, that is something I want to do, and I don't know when I'll start it. I don't know, excuse me, it could be next week, it could be next month, it could be in the middle of the year, I don't know. It'll just be something I plan on doing, and it will be a, like I said, monumental undertaking for the channel, because all the games will be completely blind. All I know is they're RPGs. You know, I've looked at those like, oh, this kind of looks cool. You know, it's an indie RPG. I got it during a Steam sale, not this one that's here right now during the time of this video, but a previous one, and I just think it will be a huge project for the channel. But it'd be really neat if we got a lot of play on it, just to do all the games at once and really go through what will hopefully be a really fun and epic saga throughout these games. It'll be a really big project, but I think it could be a lot of fun. So there's that. It's something I really want to do. We'll see how it all plays out, because you never know what the new year will bring. There's one last thing that I want to talk about, and it's about my Patreon page. Thank you so very much to the 2 of you that have donated. It means so much to me. It really does. But this will probably, I'll get all of this done in the next week or so, is what I want to do is I want to turn my patron page into a monthly donation. You can do that on Patreon, and that's what I'm going to do, where basically you can donate to the channel monthly, and it'll be like a membership, and if I had something really cool to give you, I would to have you become like a member or something, but I don't have anything like that. But I'd still ask if you'd please consider donating to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. It would really help me out. This is what I pour my time, my heart, my passion into, is this channel. I love it. I love being a Let's Player, but the channel's still relatively small compared to a lot of the bigger channels, and even though you see those ads, I don't get much from them because, again, it's view count. You know, they don't care about how much passion we have, how much love it goes into the channel, how great of a community we have. All they look at is numbers. That's the way it is, and numbers are still relatively small in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I think 1,000 is a lot. We are in a growing community. But when it comes to ad revenue and things like that, 1,000 is really small. So if you'll consider donating to the channel, I'll continue doing my best. And again, I'm not going to charge you to enjoy my videos. That's not what this is about. I bring joy to you. That's what I want to do. I bring entertainment. I bring smiles. I bring maybe a little bit of light into your life. And if I do that, that's what I'm about. And I love doing this for that reason. It's not just because I love playing video games. And I do. I love playing video games. I love talking. That's what I wanted to do as a career. I wanted to talk. I wanted to be on radio, for those of you that didn't know, but I started doing this and I love it. But I could really use your help. So I'm going to turn my Patreon page again into a monthly thing. You can donate monthly, and that's something I want to do. Also, I'm going to see how PayPal works, and that's how Patreon goes. It goes into my PayPal account. You donate, Patreon takes out a certain percentage. I think it's like 2% or something like that, and then monthly it'll go into my PayPal account. I also want to see how I link a PayPal account. That way you can just give tips if you would like, and you can just do it through PayPal, which is really safe. I trust PayPal. I know a lot of people out there do, so I think PayPal is a really good way to go. So I'd have Patreon for monthly donations, and then PayPal for just one-time donations whenever you can, or tips. And I'll try to get all of that set up in the next week. If you have any information on that, let me know. I know how to do the Patreon thing, but the PayPal thing, if there's a way to put a link, how exactly I do that, if you know or you have any information, please let me know in the comments. And please consider donating. Again, it would really help me out and let me focus on what I love to do, and what I hope all of you love me doing is making these videos for all of you. Thank you very much for your patience when it comes to Final Fantasy VII, your time, and if you end up donating, I would really appreciate that too. Again, when it comes to the donating thing, I'll get that all set up, and I'll have another video explaining all of that. So just keep an eye out for that. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a great new year. I wish all of you the best, and I hope you'll enjoy whatever adventures we have. The few that I mentioned are just that, a few of what will hopefully be many adventures we will take together throughout the new year. Until whatever the next adventure you join me on is, or the next video that you watch, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a ton of fun. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Cendril89. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.